Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Tetris Talk. As a reminder for anyone who is new to this series, it's a series that I have recently gotten back into that will take place about once a month. I think I've settled in with this being the first Monday of each month, and talking a little bit about kind of my thought process, where we're at with the channel, give a couple of interesting updates, as well as answer any questions that you have, general questions for me personally. And I do refer back to the comments section from the previous installment of these videos when searching for those questions. So from last month's AMA video, I did have a question from Igla asking if they could join the Minecraft SMP that I am the admin over. And my answer for Igla, which I've responded in a couple of different comments, as well as anyone else who is potentially interested in that, is if you have interest in joining, there is an application in the About page. I'll also pin that in a comment down below today's video that you can fill out just a basic questionnaire, and I will reach out to you sometime shortly thereafter via email so we can line up a time to talk and chat a little bit more about that. So hopefully we see a couple of additional applicants coming through. I am still waiting to hear back from a couple of people that I've reached out to, and I anticipate that there will probably and quite possibly be higher interest in that as an option as we get closer to the release of Minecraft 1.17. Speaking of Minecraft 1.17, within the last month, I released a video that did very, very well, mainly due to a bunch of additional attention that I got from TikTok, or posting the advertisement for this concept on TikTok. Of course, that is the how to make a skeleton spawner stray farm. The main idea for that actually came from watching a different YouTuber that I keep up with quite a bit. That would be Waddles. He's been making Minecraft content for quite some time and is very well informed in that regard. He had made a video about a week or two before I posted that video playing around with the concept of making a stray farm, and I didn't really like his design because he had a powdered snow block that he would push into the collection chamber where the skeletons drop into to be a one-hit knockout. And the main problem that I had with that design in particular is, yes, you can get some strays out of that, but I really wanted to come up with a design that allowed you to get 100% stray drops from that type of a farm, instead of just a couple here and there as you wait for them to cycle through. And I was able to better flesh out the way that worked, and it worked out quite successfully, and it's still pulling in a fair number of views. I think it's within my top 5 viewed videos every day, and has done quite well in that regard. A couple other updates that I have, as many of you know, I hold 3 of the 5 single-player world records for Ultimate Alliance 3. And I do plan on pursuing and achieving those last 2. FBI Michael Scarn, if you're watching, that means that I'm coming after your record, and I will be chasing it pretty aggressively. But as a part of that, I also was made aware of the Summer Games Done Quick event that's happening, which is a charity speedrunning event where many different players come in and speedrun through quite a few different games. And I don't know as of yet whether or not I will be accepted into that, but as I am made aware, or as updates come from that event, I will be sure to let you know. It'd be awesome to be able to speedrun in with that event, but if I am not selected, it's not the end of the world. I think that there are currently almost 400 submissions, and all of them have that pending status, so we'll just kind of have to see what they can fit into their repertoire as that event gears up. And I'll still tune in and watch the event if I'm not selected for it. It would just be kind of cool to have an extra area of exposure to be in. Another thing that will probably, if not definitely, happen before the end of this week is in a previous installment of Tetris Talk, I did state that upon reaching 750 subscribers, I would get a Twitter account, and then you would be able to interact with me a little bit more directly. And that might be a better platform for posting questions for these type of videos or recommending content that I should make. So keep an eye out for that. And once I do have that 750 subscriber mark, you'll want to check the video within a couple of days thereafter to make sure that you see my Twitter handle. And of course, I will update my descriptions for my videos to automatically include my Twitter once we get to that point in all of my descriptions and then in my channel links as well. Now, one thing that I did want to talk about a little bit is I've been enjoying the daily content for a little bit, and I plan on keeping that up for another couple of months, though later on this year that might get a little bit difficult as I'm anticipating moving from my apartment into a house, so that will definitely eat up a lot of the time that I will have for a time frame there, so I will have a reduction in the videos. I don't anticipate taking a break completely during that time frame, but I will have to cut back on the amount of videos I'm doing as that time comes closer. But I will still get ahead on the videos that I plan on putting out in that time frame, at least so there's something happening. And if by some mighty miracle I can keep up that daily upload schedule, that'd be awesome. I don't anticipate it happening, so just kind of stay tuned for that as we come into that time frame later on. Hopefully we can get to 1,000 subscribers before that time frame happens. I'd really like to see if we can get there before the channel's 2nd anniversary in June. So fingers crossed that that actually happens. An additional comment I have on the content that I'm providing is I've been making content on Ultimate Alliance 3 for about 2 years. I mean, the game turns 2 years old in June, right around the channel's 2-year anniversary. And it's been a really good game for me. I'm excited to play it. I've really enjoyed my experience with that game. However, I've basically exhausted all of my options of content that I can make. And I don't watch a whole lot of other people's content on Ultimate Alliance 3, so that does allow me to get kind of a fresh take on any given topic or any given video that I choose to make on the subject. Now, I will be making Ultimate Alliance 3 videos at least, I anticipate taking that out through October, as the Reviewed and Ranked series that I have been doing is currently blocked out to go out about that far. If I decide to step that up and do 2 of those a week, then it may cut in to how long that is planned, but we will see whether or not that is a good use of my time, as those videos are very heavily edited, both vocally and with the visuals that I'm putting together for those videos as well. So I had been trying to keep up with a Monday-Wednesday uploads for Ultimate Alliance 3, but you should probably expect, starting next week, a different video type or some more experimental type content taking place on Mondays. One game that I would be open to showcasing a little bit more is actually a mobile game that I've been playing for the past couple of months, and I'm starting to get a little bit of a better feel for, that being Golf Blitz, which is a mobile game for Android and iOS. It's a fun little competitive 4-person free-for-all golf type game, or up to 4-person, with funny little cosmetics and everything. I'm a free-to-play player on that, and am affiliated with a team conglomerate called I guess I'm in True East, but there are 4 different divisions, those being True East, South, West, and the top tier within that group being True North. So hopefully things continue to go well within that team, and it has been so far, so I don't really have too many concerns with that. So if you're interested in seeing some content from that, I would be more than happy to dabble a little bit in those videos and how those are made. So just let me know if that's something you are interested in seeing. I may end up doing it anyway. But that's gonna just about do it for today's video. Again, if you have any questions, general questions for me, feel free to drop them down in the comments of this video, and I will refer back to this video when it comes time to do another installment of Tetris Talk here in about a month's time. But I thank you for letting me take a moment of your time, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.